White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki may have only been in the job for a short time, but already she's seen her share of odd queries, including one question about keeping the color scheme for Air Force One back in February, when we were knee-deep in a pandemic. More recently, Psaki was asked to comment on a story for The Washington Post, which reported that President Joe Biden begins his days with a workout that includes sessions with a trainer and weightlifting. The question posed to Psaki was, what kind of weights does Biden lift, and does he have his Peloton bike in the White House? With her usual unflappable manner, Psaki responded,
I have nothing to read out on the president's private exercise regime, but I can tell you, having traveled with him a fair amount, sometimes he's hard to keep up with.
While there were small chuckles in the room, the question and answer made its way to social media, and people on both sides of the political aisle quickly weighed in. Jen Psaki has proven time and time again that she can answer a question, and the query posed about President Joe Biden's workout routine was no exception. But of course, users on social media weighed in. And how they responded to the answers seemed to depend on which side of the political spectrum members of the Twitterverse happened to sit. One Twitter user said, "I love that this is a new question. Clutching at straws for something to cover is a welcome change from what outrage to address first." Another used it to throw some shade former President Donald Trump's way, saying, as opposed to the former guy who took a golf cart everywhere and got winded from standing up. A third social media user saw the question as a reflection on where media is today. Reporters are stuck in the clickbait era of Trump, where they were constantly fed outrageous headlines and don't know how to do their jobs anymore. But those on the other side of the aisle saw it as an opportunity to take a shot at Biden, who, at 78, is the oldest president in United States history. One user posted, have you seen him walk? You would need to be in a coma to not be able to keep up with him. You know what? Maybe I have it all wrong. It really can be hard to keep up with what he is talking about. Conservatives also took the opportunity to hit at the press, saying that tough issues like gas prices, border security, tensions in the Middle East, and the workforce should be addressed in the press room, not Biden's workout routine. Perhaps the angriest response to the exchange came from Donald Trump Jr., who took shots at Psaki for claiming Biden was at the peak of health, and then at the press for failing to ask tough questions. I remember the press bashing Donald Trump for touching the rail once. Biden falls repeatedly, but I'm sure he's the picture of health. No wonder all our enemies are pouncing simultaneously and mocking him publicly. The younger Trump seems to have been referring to the time Biden tripped as he was walking up the steps to Air Force One. Because Joe Biden is the oldest person to be nominated to the presidency, opponents have regularly raised questions about his health and suitability to serve as president. News outlets, including CBS, report that the last medical report made public is dated December 2019, when Kevin O'Connor, the president's personal physician, said that the president was being treated for a heart condition known as atrial fibrillation and was on medication for allergies and acid reflux. The only significant health scare the president has had took place in 1988 when he had surgery for a discovered brain aneurysm. Other than that, O'Connor had said that Biden was a healthy, vigorous male who, quote, is fit to successfully execute the duties of the presidency. The White House has said that Biden will be undergoing a medical checkup later in the year, and that the results would be released to the public as soon as they were made available. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more list videos about your favorite things are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.